welcome back to another video for today. How are you? I'm so glad to see you. This is going to be part 2 to my console series where I was giving you guys tips and tricks on how you can use your keyboard and mouse if you have a keyboard and mouse for your PlayStation and or Xbox, or if you don't, again, you can use your controller. It's just slightly more annoying, but hey, whatever you want to use, it is very much possible to create sims that I have and other sims that you have seen on console with just what you have. So last episode we had went over using the slider system with the face, how you can adjust the nose, the eyes, everything, and I was going over the traits and whatnot. If you didn't see that video, it is in the description of this video as well, and it will also be at the end of the video where you can click on and watch whichever is your preference. And I will also say too, I am not a tutorial type of person. Like when y'all ask me, I be getting nervous because like I feel like I gotta be perfect. Y'all, there's a whole bunch of ums and uhs, and I cut all of that shit out, but most of it I do leave because it's like, fuck it, it is what it is. Today in this episode we're going to be going over how to use the slider system for the bodies, how I use the tattoo system to give realistic effects to the body, and also my 1-pack rule that I use when it comes to creating outfits for said characters. I'll explain all that at the very end of it, but anyway, let's jump right into this video. So as you can see with our sim that we have here, she doesn't have anything different. Last time we had customized her, we only changed the face. Everything else was the exact same. So I'm going to click on her, I'm going to click on body. Now, the skin tone, really, this is your preference. Pick whatever the fuck you want to pick. Me, I make only black sims for the most part. That's just kind of what I've stuck with. So I'm going to go ahead and give me a nice little melanin color, and I think I like that one. I'm going to leave it how it is. Now, over here, you have your sliders. Muscle, weight. You see right here at the very end? All the way down, she has no muscle mass. And then the bottom, if you slide it, hello? If you slide it all the way down, there is no muscle mass. So she is very much thin, okay? Me, again, I like to go off of traits, but for the most part, I do tend to make like a slim, thick sim or just a thick sim, period. It doesn't really matter. So I slide the weight up just a little bit, and I do the muscle. I try to match the muscle because if you do too much, you'll notice she's starting to get abs and some more shit. I don't want that. I don't want a buff, thick sim. I don't want that. I just want a thick sim with a little bit of muscle, and you'll see why. Because when you slide the thighs up, less muscle. I mean, to me, it doesn't make it thick. It kind of just makes the hips stick out like a triangle. You know what I mean? Versus when you have the thighs match up. God damn, that bitch is buff. There. See how that looks slightly better? In my opinion, I feel like it does. From here, you can adjust the weight. Now, most people also don't know, you can adjust the posture. If you slide right here on her back, or even a man, you slide on their back, that up and down arrow, you want to click it up. You notice the chest going up. See, look at that, concave as fuck. She looks kind of pregnant if I do that. I'm gonna leave the posture just about right here because my posture is not fucking perfect, I'll tell you that. And then you can come down here, you can fix the butt how you please. Again, I go for a thick sim, so I'm gonna make it just a little big, but not BBL type of big, you feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna take her stomach down just slightly. And also, I've recently gotten into taking the shoulders out a little bit. I'm not talking about no fucking football shoulder. No, you don't want that. But I'm just saying, because right here, look at that shit. That's not what you want. This is a Roger Smith type of build. I don't want that. So I'm gonna fix her shoulders just a little bit so they're slightly out. Like the shoulders need to be where the hips are type shit. And then I'm gonna take the arms and kind of make them just a little bigger. Forearms too. Also, pro tip, the feet are adjustable, people. I just found this out last week when I was playing, that you can adjust the damn feet. Look at that. I had no idea. So I'm gonna make like a slew-footed big bitch. I don't know. There we go. Big ass foot. Okay. We got this taken care of. We got the skin tone how we want. This part is totally up to you. If you're following along as best as you can with me, however you choose to customize your sim, body type, skin tone, that is up to you. Okay? For this next part, you are going to need the business and hobbies expansion pack for the tattoo system. Okay, if you don't have that, then you will not be able to get the tattoos that I am using. I'm gonna work on the chest. Okay, that's usually what I use that for. So we're gonna open up the gallery. I already have it saved, but if you don't, you can go to the gallery and you can type in chest shade and it'll, you know, whatever pops up will pop up, but I already have it saved. I used Lovable Killer 18's chest sliders, and I used number 3 for sims with this specific skin tone, or 6. But she's a little on the darker side, so I will use shade 6. And look at that. there is going to be a highlight. If you have the pack, there is going to be a highlight where the creator used that, but that's fine. And now you have your own. It looks so much better. Like, it looks real. So I'm going to have it hang just a little bit. Check the side. Make it just a little bit bigger to kind of match her weight, but not too much. Boom. We have a natural looking chest. I love how this looks. Now we're going to move on. Once you have the tattoos done, this is up. If, like I said, if you have that pack, you can use the tattoos to put it on her back. You could do hair tattoos. You could do piercing tattoos. It doesn't matter. That part is totally up to you. So whatever you choose to do for that sim, that is what you can do. Okay. Now you also have arm hair, back hair, leg hair. That I think comes default. They already come without hair, but it's default as the sim ages through life. So that is up to you, again, if you want to keep it or not. Now, for even more realism, we have body scars. This, I have werewolves, so this does not apply to me, but the base game does offer a cesarean or a C-section scar. So you can use that if you choose to. Skin details. Again, some of these are base game, right? But the other ones are with growing together. Growing together gives you like this, the back moles, and I think vitiligo. No, it's just back rolls. Okay, or back moles, excuse me. You can use that. Or you can pick any of these. These are wrinkles. This is for old people. I'm not say it like that, but you know what I mean. And then we have stretch marks. So for the sake of the video, I do want to add some stretch marks to her, but I think I want them to be where her legs are. That is under her arm. I never knew that it was back there like that. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That's my first time seeing that ever in life. I wanted it right here. That's naturally where it should be. I don't like how that looks. We're gonna take that off. Okay, stretch marks are out. Sorry, guys. Okay, so since we have the skin tone covered, we have the tattoo system covered. Next, what we'll go on to is the 1-pack rule. Now, for me, the 1-pack rule normally applies to hair, clothes, accessories, and shoes, right? I've gotten used to mixing and matching all of my packs, but I'm gonna pick the royalty and legacy pack for those who have just bought it, considering on buying it, or if you already have it and you have no idea how to style them. I'm gonna show you how to get used to doing that. Okay, first things first, I try to have all my stuff preset, so I've already tagged it as feminine, which is already how it is, and I added royalty and legacy so it removes everything else. Now with this, I think you have like 12, I want to say this is about 12 hairstyles. As you can see, she's a black woman, so I'm not gonna go for this one, and I'm not gonna go for this one. That's just a personal preference. I'm not gonna do that. I stick to either, this is a black, like a jet black, this is a blue black. I hate that one, so I always go for a jet black. But again, at this point, this is totally up to you. Most people ask me how I get my Sims to look the way that they do. Some say they look realistic, others just want how my Sims look, period. So I'm just giving you how I do it, right? Now, depending on the traits will determine the hair. So again, she has high maintenance, romantic, and she's hot-headed. I don't remember putting hot-headed. I might have and just forgot. I don't know. If the trait is different, y'all, I don't remember what the fuck happened. It just, ignore that. But anyway, high maintenance and romantic is sticking out to me the most, right? High maintenance, she always keeps her hair and her nails done, her makeup done. She doesn't miss a day. Romantic, she's sultry, aka, well, not even aka, fuck. Her body is curvaceous. She's romantic. You know what I'm saying? Easy approaching. This hairstyle does not give what the fuck I'm looking for. Now, this one or this one. This one to me feels like it is high maintenance a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She's got her edges done. She's got her hair pinned up in a certain way. She just got a fresh ass retwist. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to use that one. But again, up to this point, creating a sim is to your discretion. However you want to use it. I will also preface this by saying I do use the 1-pack rule with the exception of a kit. That's, the kits and packs are two different things, okay? So I do use one expansion pack when I'm making a new sim, if I just bought a new pack for their clothes, but I do add in one pack, or excuse me, one kit, and the kit that I usually use is for makeup. So since I'm using the Royalty and Legacy expansion pack for creating the clothes and the hair and everything, you will not see any piercings on the sim. Piercings come from a different kit in a different pack. If I remember what they were, I'll put them in the video or in the description somewhere. But for the sake of this video, like I said, you will not see any piercings on this sim. You'll just see regular earrings. So we got the hair picked out. I like how it looks. I like the color of it. We're going to go ahead and move on to the accessories portion and see what the game will give me for Royalty and Legacy. Okay, so with this one, we have a few necklaces. I don't know why this one, Okay, I have to be in a career for that one. We have a few necklaces to choose from, a few eyewears, and some earrings, okay? No piercings, like I said before, that's completely different. But going off of what I see for her, I could either pick this set of like shell type earrings, which I think is kind of cute. But these two are really calling to me, and I think I want to go with these triangle ones. These look good too. But this gives too much like rich, like royalty. She's just high maintenance. She likes to take care of herself. I really want to go for this one. So we're going to do that one. I'm going to skip the eyewear. I don't really care that much. I mean, she could wear this one. I've never seen this before. Actually, hold on. Let me be quiet. Wait a minute. Well, depending on how the outfit looks, I might come back to that. Sometimes I do that. I'll pick some stuff, and if I don't like it, you know what I'm saying? Girl, whatever. It's hot. It's a hot ass day, and I'm tired. Sorry, I'm just gonna be honest, y'all. I'm sorry. If you're trying to follow along with me, I'm telling you, I am not a tutorial type of bitch. You gotta catch me when I'm live or something. Like, I'm trying. But anyway, moving on, I'm gonna pick a necklace that kind of goes well with it to fit this. I don't really like either one of these because if they're doing too much. I personally feel like they're doing way too much with this shit. But if anything, I'll just take it off and we'll pick something like this, and that's fine. Again, I put the pieces together and then I'll take away or add what I do or don't want, and I'll just play it by ear. That's kind of what I do. I play shit by ear, but in this case I'm playing it by my vision. So now we got this situation taken care of. We're going to move on to the makeup. Now, this is where I was talking about the kits, because none of the expansion packs that I've gotten so far offers really, really good makeup that the kit that I'm about to use has. So we're just going to go ahead and put, in asterisks. This is still the 1-pack rule plus a kit. So, yeah. Now, the kit that I'm using for this is called Essential Glam. It is $5.99 if you're ever interested in buying it. Use somebody's creator code if you're ever going to use it. I don't know anybody's, but just use a creator code if you feel like doing that. But anyway, and now again, high maintenance and romantic. Romantic, I want her to have like a sultry, she's still welcoming, but also like when you look into her eyes, you're really looking into her eyes. Does that make any sense? So I'm going to take this first shade and I'm going to take these brightness and go all the way down. If you don't know what these are, I'll quickly explain. Hue is where you change the actual color. So all the way over here is going to be like this cyan type of whatever blue color. It's really nice. Then you go all the way over here. I think it's going to be your warmer shade, but I could be wrong. Yeah, see, that's a different type of blue. That's the same kind. Am I tripping? That's the same kind of blue. What the fuck? Anyway, it changes the color. So I want hers to say brown, so I'm going to put it right back in the middle where that orange color was. Opacity just means, is it see-through or is it opaque? Saturation, less color, more color. This is more red because it's in the middle. It's more of a red tone. You're going to get more red or orange, right? So I'm going to put it right back in the middle, leave it how it was. And then brightness, you know what that is, lighter or darker. So I want a nice little smoky eye with the center kind of open a little bit. I like how this looks. It also gives an eyeliner effect. It's so hard talking today. Now, moving on, we're going to continue with the makeup. There's no lashes for this kit. The only lashes you'll get are in the expansion pack Love Struck and Base Game. I don't like Base Game lashes because they look like shit. They look like this. I don't like how they look. They're not as full, in my opinion. You can use them if you like them. I like these though because they're slightly fuller and the bottom lashes are a lot longer. So, that's just your personal preference. If you have Base Game, use Base Game. If you don't use them. If you don't want lashes, don't use them. It's really up to you. Next is eyeliner. Again, I'm using Essential Glam, but since I didn't tag everything on every section, which I don't feel like doing, I know that Essential Glam is purple, so I'm just going to stick between these two, which is usually what I do. This one I do love because it extends the eye without that little line in the middle. Let me see if I can zoom in. Without that little thing near the tear duct. Now, some people like that. I don't want that on my sim, so I'll use the other one. And I think I like it. I'm going to leave it. Moving on to the cheeks. I always pick this one or High School Years. But again, I'm going to use this one because I'm using it the most right now. I don't want her blush to be too bright, but I also don't want it to be like you don't have nothing on. Now, given her skin tone, I think this looks great. Now, if anything, I can turn the brightness down just a little bit. My game lagged for a second, so it kind of didn't catch up. And it still looks great, and I'm going to save it. I think that's perfect. Moving on to the lips, I stick between these three. This one is more of like a natural lip gloss. This one is your more, not every day, but it's like I'm gonna go out and party or whatever. And this one, I feel like, because I usually wear my lips dark sometimes, I used to wear my lips dark every damn day, depending on what I was doing, just about every day. So, given her, you know, romantic high maintenance, I want to give her something that also matches the eyeshadow. And that's why I think this one is the perfect one. You can adjust the saturation, or you can, you know, deepen the color. It's kind of hard to tell if the saturation is deepened, but if you look right here and look at her bottom lip, I'll drag it all the way down so you can see. See how it's like white gray, and then versus it being super red. I just want it to look like there's some color in there. So I'm gonna take the opacity down just a little bit so it's not so thick. And I want to adjust the brightness just a tap. And I think I like how it is. Let me make sure it is how I like how it is. Yeah. Take the saturation down just a little bit more. And see, it's really just playing around with it and seeing how you feel about it. Do I look from both sides? I look at that damn shine. I like it. We move on to face paint, which in this case would be highlight. Lovestruck has some really good highlight because it shows like the T-zone and everything like that. I do like theirs. But again, the kit that I'm using has been Essential Glam. And let me see, I'm gonna go with this one because this one does give the T-zone, the nose, and the chin, just like Lovestruck. You just need to fix the saturation and everything. So in this case, with the highlight, saturation takes it all away. It blends it back into the skin. You don't want that because this is a highlighter, but you also don't want it too bright. This, to me, is, I like it. I just wish it was slightly brighter. So that's why I'm gonna take, if I go all the way up, how bad is it? You can't even tell for real. Okay, that's cool. So I'm gonna take it up just a little bit. But I think with the more I'm looking at it, I don't like it because this feels white, like a white cast, and it's not what I'm looking for. You know what I mean? And it's probably hard to tell too, but if you hover over each one, it'll show it on this face. So you'll see where it's hitting. So if I don't like it, you know, I'll just take it off and move on to the next one, which is this one. This is what I was looking for, just not this bright and not this color. So what do? What did I say before what saturation does? It blends it into the skin, which is kind of what I'm wanting. So I do want it blended in just a little bit, but I want that highlight to be there. Now that it's there, I feel like it's too bright under her eye. Because if I back up, if my game doesn't lag, if I back up, it's kind of, it's too bright. That's a personal opinion. If you like it this way, you can leave it that way, but I don't. So I'm gonna take the brightness and we're gonna chuck it down just a little bit. And I like it. And we're gonna save it. We're gonna zoom out. I think that's better in my opinion. Okay, we're feeling pretty confident so far. Again, however you choose to do your makeup at this point is how you choose to, but people are asking, so this is how I do it. So now that we're done with that, moving on to the clothes, with now officially doing the 1-pack rule because Essential Glam has no clothes, it's only makeup. So we're gonna create create an outfit using the Royalty and Legacy expansion pack. Okay, so they do have some really, really pretty pieces in this expansion pack. I will not lie. Sims did eat down with this shit, right? It has a lot of patterns. From what I have done as of recently is I've only used 3, with the exception of this one, but mainly these 3 tops. The plaid one, this yellow one, and this one right here. Why? Because the tattoo system makes the shirts feel more alive. They feel like they have more movement. They really feel like they're being worn on the body. You get what I'm saying? Let me see something. So, I think what I would like to, I think these are the same. These are low-key the exact same. I don't know why it's showing up as something different. Oh, because they're patterns. Okay, that makes sense. So this is plaid, this is patterned, this is just regular silk, which I think it's silk, type of shirt. So this is where color also comes into play, because if you look, me putting, what's the color on here that I think? Me putting this type of green on her dark skin tone doesn't help. I feel like when I'm looking at her, it drowns her out. It's not highlighting her skin tone. It's not bringing out all the hues that's in her skin tone. The necklaces, the jewelry is helping. That gold is popping her out. However, if I have too much yellow, right, I feel like the yellow is now clashing with the gold. It's too much. You want something softer, but something that also goes well with her skin tone. Okay, so I pick around, you know what I'm saying? If I don't like what this is offering me, then I move on to the next one. And I keep going until I figure out what I think would work for her. In this case, this type of blue is nice versus that blue. Is that the same fucking blue? Oh, this was green. I meant that green. Anyway, it usually takes me a while to find something that I think that I like. I think right now I'm kind of torn between this brown and this one, because I know I said yellow would be too much, but this one has a pattern to break it up. I kind of like it, so I'm gonna go with it. So now we're gonna move on to the bottoms. They have plenty of bottoms to match. You can mix and match with the shorts. The skirt is another type of shorts that they have with a skirt with a slit on the side. But I've really been into using this particular skirt, and I usually pair it with, like, this is a white beige kind of skirt, so I leave it with that. But if you also notice too, there's red stripes in here, and it goes perfect with this. But again, I don't feel like this looks good on her skin tone. I feel like it's kind of dry or drowning her out a little bit. So I could do red to brighten it up, but I feel like that's too much. So back to the white, you know, that's fine with me. Now, I will preface that there are no nails in this expansion pack. The only nails that you're going to find are in base game, which is like some short French nails or painted nails. And if you have Spa Day, you're going to find the longer nails, which I usually use for my Sims. But again, one pack rule. So for the most part, we're just going to stick with base game because I'm using this one pack. Okay. Moving on to accessories. This is my favorite. These rings right here and these two, bracelets. Now for this outfit in particular, I really think this would be good. It's not too much. You know what I mean? She might be high maintenance, but she's not flashy about it. You get what I'm saying? And then again, fingernails. Like I said, I have all the packs that you're going to find, but if you go down, base game has, you know, saying some really good stuff. You just got to go in there and look for it. I think, look at that. That's fucking perfect. High maintenance. She's not doing too much. Look at that. I like it already. And then we go back to accessories, and then we click the toenails. Base game, you don't have to have any of this shit. I will point out there's a difference between this set of polishes and this set of polishes. They are the same color, but if you look, this white is not as bright as this one. Okay, so if you want bright toes, pick the bottom set. This one's more diluted. It's like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now, totally up to you. It was under pants. No, it was under accessories. I lost it, but it was some, there it is. It was these. I've never used these ever. Okay, this is probably my first time actually sitting down and looking at them, and I don't like it, so she's not gonna have any on. It's totally fine. Moving on to shoes. I abuse the hell out of these shoes, man. They're so fucking tea. Look at that. Even this, because they have what is this? It's like a red, it's just, shut up bitch, it's just an ombre. Look at that. I'm living for that shit. So I think in this case, because there's red too, but the red shoes you can't really tell. Too much yellow is too much yellow. I think the gold really helps because it balances out the necklace, right? So other than that, you're pretty much done. This, I don't think there will be any more videos. I did say I wanted this to be a part 3, like a 3-part series, but I genuinely don't know if there's anything else that I could explain that I probably already haven't. But if there is anything that I missed, feel free to let me know down in the comments. Like I said, this sim in particular, she probably won't be posted in the gallery. I mean, it's just, if you want her in the gallery, let me know in the comments and I'll put her up there, no problem. But other than that, if y'all have any more questions, feel free to let me know. I'll be happy to help you. I do apologize in advance that this tutorial has been like all over the place. Y'all, like I said, I'm not a tutorial type of bitch, but I really do be trying because y'all ask me questions and I love when you ask me for help, and I have no problem with helping, okay? I really don't. But I say all that to say I fuck with you for fucking with me. I will catch y'all in the next video. Make sure you check the link in the description for the last video that I posted to the first part of this series. And then welcome to all my new subs, by the way. Didn't forget about that. Thank you to all my new subscribers who just subscribed to me these last couple of weeks. Thank you to all my OGs. And also too, there is a new video I have just posted, Detroit Become Human Part 3. I know I abandoned the fuck out of that game for 4 months, but shout out to my homegirl Courtney for reminding me that I need to get back on that damn game. So Part 3 is posted the other day. So that's it. Y'all have a great one. I will catch you in the next video. Bye.